The championship game in the Big 12 Conference. One that has a long history of classic finishes. We could be in for another one here today. Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Oklahoma State Cowboys, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Arizona State Sun Devils. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kurt Curtis. Kurt, let's get right to the action. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. First and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Breaking free at midfield. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
How about that? That's the way to start a game. Some early fireworks on the first play from scrimmage.
After one explosive play, the offense suddenly moves inside the opponent's 45. They'll run it. Hand it off to the running back.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
They're going to run it. Tackle, but first down.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
And the Sun Devils have first and 10 here. And he'll set up to throw. Defense is coming after him. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
The Sun Devils looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. On first and 10, looking to throw. Makes the grab, a chance to score. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, ASU. Setting the tone early for how about the execution? Opening drive. Conference championship game.
Yeah, Chris, I'm with you. Usually it takes you maybe a series or two to just kind of get settled in, especially with all the hype. But not this offense. Got to give them a lot of credit. They were ready to go, and it really showed up on that opening drive.
And the extra point was up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? The Cowboys offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Let's check out the impact players in this game. They're guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them.
Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And the punt will just bounce out of bounds. And it's a bunch formation. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Receiver makes the grab.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Catch made on the right side. Breaks free. He brings him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Looking for a man. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. That's a new set of downs, and it's 1st and goal for the offense. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Sun Devils.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Turner trying to create good. Loses the football. The scramble is on. And the ball will bounce out of bounds, so they avoid the turnover. And here comes the punter onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. Returner tackled right there. That's when they start the drive. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They bring him down, but what an explosive play.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Looking to throw again. Finds an open target on the left side.
This is an example of a quarterback in his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
The Sun Devils pick up enough yardage for a 1st down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And the completion made. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. They'll run it here. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. And the Sun Devils come to the line in the hurry up. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona State. Runner shows toughness and will, refusing to be brought down, ends up in the end zone.
Yeah, that defender had no chance bringing down this ball carrier by himself. That's why you better have a couple defenders, or else you're going to have more touchdowns like this.
And they get set now to try the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. They bring the punter onto the field now. This one is out of bounds, and that'll give the offense great field position. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. We've reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. Now it's second down here. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, ASU.
Well, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. And that sets up a return. And he'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Here comes a first down pass attempt. It's complete on the crossing route.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. You know, you can sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
That completion makes it second and short. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The receiver makes the catch and gain enough to set up first down now at the 39. The Sun Devils will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's running out of time here. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
Looking to scramble. He's going to take off. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. And the Sun Devils line up on 1st and 10 now. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Brought down quickly at the 14, but the offense is in the red zone. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. And the Sun Devils are going to cash in this red zone trip. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Touchdown, Sun Devils. Add 6 more points to the total.
Chris, with another touchdown, this first half could not have gone any better for this offense and this team, building up such a big lead. And on the other side, oh my gosh, now you really start to see who's got some fight, who's a competitor, because you got a big hole to be able to climb out of.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team now. The Sun Devils will kick it away to get us going in the second half. He'll return it from inside the 5. And the returner is brought down. Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. The shotgun run call. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Dropping back, it's Morrison. The sure hands, it's Gutierrez. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. A completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held them just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
He finds his man, and he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Boy, great slant by the receiver. What I love is the quarterback found the window that he wanted to make the accurate throw.
Can they keep this 11-play drive going? It's 3rd and short. On the flag is out before the snap. The defense may have been a little bit over-eager that time. Encroachment defense. Minor penalty will cost the defense 5 yards. And the Cowboys will line up now. It's 1st and goal. They'll hand it off. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
Well, how about that? Another call and another bad result for this offense. Kind of a microcosm of how this entire football game has gone. They're just trying to bleed that clock and get out of here. Nothing working at all.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now.
Well, that completion gets them a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with 3rd down coming up.
Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. Looking to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Oklahoma State.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And they make the extra point. Trail now 35-7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
That gain makes it 2nd and medium. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Catch made on the out route. That's good for a 1st down near the 40. A new set of downs after that completion. Ball handed off. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Breaks loose at the 45. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
And the Sun Devils look to keep this drive moving. Receiver makes the catch. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the 1st. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking right. This one caught. That's a big gain of the play. He's up and over the man. Well, Kurt, Arizona State has the lead here. This has been a beatdown, and the stats at the end of 3 reflect that. One quarter to play in what has been a beatdown so far. So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Arizona State.
Boy, they just continue to do everything right. This offense has looked outstanding from the opening series all the way up to this point, doing everything that's asked of them, great execution, and put another touchdown up on the board.
And he knocks through the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And they've got the returner corralled. Punt team ready to boot it away. On to kick now for the 5th time today. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? And looking to throw now on 1st down. It's a quick grab. Tackle is made, but that's good for a 1st down to the 47.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. First down, looking to throw the football. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line.
Boy, another great pass by this quarterback. You know, you really got to give a lot of credit to the offensive coordinator and the quarterback today. They protected the ball well, but maintained a calculated level of aggression in keeping this game out of reach from their opponent.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Looking to chuck it again. It's caught. Touchdown, ASU. This offense cannot be stopped. This passing game is on fire. The quarterback cannot be stopped. With the conference championship on the line, he's delivering.
Yeah, he's in sync right now with his wide receivers, but, man, my attention seems to be more on the defense. What in the world are they thinking? You can't just allow this quarterback to sit back there and throw. You've got to be able to put pressure on him, or he's going to continue to throw touchdown after touchdown.
He'll be tackled at the 17. And the punt team now on to kick it away. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the returner will be brought down. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. And the wideout goes in motion. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That is broken up and incomplete.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game, and why is he throwing the football?
Nowhere to run up the middle.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Moves the ball to the 28. It'll be 1st down. And the Sun Devils will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Running back has it on the screen now. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. 1st down from the 15. The Sun Devils begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Touchdown, Sun Devils. This offense is still clicking.
This is just complete domination in every phase. Offense, defense, special teams. Fun to see for this team. Unfortunate on the other side.
Point after, up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. The punt team making their way on the field. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. And the returner will be brought down. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10 from the 45. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big gain. This offense producing chunk plays through the air. The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Touchdown! touchdown, Arizona State. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
Arizona State, 63, Oklahoma State, 7.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Thomas. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. What an amazing run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the Big 12 and become a piece of the history of that great conference. And now with the playoff spot locked up, we get to see what they can do against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.